All right, so as you guys know, I got my blue belt about 3 weeks ago, and I didn't compete as much as I wanted to at white belt. I only competed twice, and one of the things I really wanted to do was the moment I get my blue belt, I want to hop in, jump in, and just see where I'm at. And I also want to compete as much as my body will allow me to at blue belt. I want to eventually compete at IBJJF, and I have all these things that I really want to do. But most importantly, I want to make the biggest leap in my jiu-jitsu at this belt level. Every single thing that I've seen in regards to blue belt is that it is the longest belt that you're going to have. It is the most difficult belt, and it's the belt where a lot of people either keep doing jiu-jitsu or a lot of people decide that it's not really for them. They want to stop doing it. So 3 weeks later, I decided to do a tournament right away. As you can see, I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm pretty sure you can't see, but I'm going to show you guys the fights. I won 2 matches, lost 1 match, ended up with bronze. Now, there were about 7 people in the division. At first, before more people showed up, it was a round robin, which pretty much meant that we all would have to fight each other at least once. I personally was looking forward to that. I wanted to face everyone in my division. There were about 4 of us. But then as more people joined in, it went from round robin to double elimination. And in the last minute, someone else showed up. I got a bye initially, which meant that I would have to do 2 matches. If I win those 2 matches, I get gold. But someone else showed up. They had more points, so they got bumped to semifinals, and so I had to do 3 matches. So the guy that actually won silver won 1 match, lost 1 match, and got silver. I won two, won one. Won 2 matches, lost one, got bronze. But let me go ahead and show you guys the matches right here. Very interesting matches. Learned a lot, and we'll start things off with the first match right here. As you can see, we shake hands, and we're gonna go. Now, my plan in this match was I wanted to get the fight to the ground, pull guard, get myself directly into De La Hiva, bump my opponent to the right, bump him to the left, and sweep. Classic De La Hiva sweep. Now, my opponent was giving me his left leg forward, which was kind of, I wasn't expecting that. So he tries to collar drag me. I defend that pretty easily. We stand back, and as you can see, I'm trying to stay calm. I pull guard, but he moves his leg very well, so I didn't actually get my right leg on his hip the way that I wanted. Right here, I've got both legs in, so like a modified butterfly. Using one of the hooks, I elevate him to my right and sweep him to my left. So now I'm on top. From here, as I'm watching this back, I see a knee cut right there. I could have just swung my right arm, my right hand in, got an underhook, and get a knee cut. But he was knee shielding me pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my grips. I'm going to go left grip, right on the pant. I'm going to put my head on his chest, and I'm going to long step backwards. Now from here, I go with a leg trap into a leg drag. Pull the leg drag, stand up, knee on belly, knee to the mat, pin my knee close to his hip. I'm pulling up on his collar with my left hand to flatten him out, and I am keeping my right hand very, very tight to his hip to prevent him from recovering his guard. I'm going to get a nice cross face, really, really nice cross face right here, shoulder to his chin, forcing his head in the other direction, and I'm going to secure side control right here. Right here, he's trying to pass my lapel to the other side. I'm not really sure what he's trying to. He's probably trying to set up some kind of baseball bat from the bottom, but it's not gonna work. As I'm going to look for mount right there, mount him. I still have a pretty deep cross face, as you can see. I'm trying to make this slightly uncomfortable for him, so it's not easy for him to just wiggle his way out of mount. I'm basing out my right hand to make sure that I have a good base so he can't bump me to that side. He's still messing with my lapel. I'm not really sure exactly what he's trying to do right here with my lapel. There is no submission that I see he could try to get here. I don't know what he's doing, but right here I start looking for the for the arm in triangle right there. Let's see, but he's able to get it out. He briefly recovers half guard. He gets me back into open guard, and I'm going to try to pass his guard again. He's trying to get me into full guard, but my professor is like, he's letting me, he's screaming at me, don't let him close his guard. I'm like, that's okay, he won't. I pass my elbow on the inside. You see my right elbow on the inside? That's preventing him from getting his De La Riva hook in, because I see that's what he's trying to maybe go. He shoots a triangle. It's not there. And right here, I'm going to start looking to pass his guard again. He goes for, look at that. He's got his leg weaved in. I'm going to pass again. He recovers, and I'm going to secure half guard, but my knee is pointed to the outside a little bit. He knee shields. I'm going to get back into half guard, and now from here, I'm going to look for a crossface. My professor on the right, as you can see him right there, he's reminding me to crossface. Boom, I get that crossface. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to elevate my hip high. I'm going to elevate my hip really, really high, and that's going to allow me to knee cut to my left. It's going to allow me to extract my right knee. You see that? My right knee, pull that out, and there's the pass. I pass his guard again. Right here, I'm going to go knee on belly. I'm going to go knee on belly. They didn't give me my knee on belly points, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm going to get to mount one more time. Now, at this point, there's about 37 seconds left. I'm slowly looking for a triangle from mount right here. It is one of my favorite submissions to hit from mount, just in general. I really enjoy that triangle from mount. I don't lose it often, and it's a really high percentage submission for me. So it's also good to attempt that as the round is about to end, just in case you lose it. So I'm going to pass my right leg over. You watch that. I'm going to pin his left arm, pass my right leg over, and the match is over. So there you have it. I beat the first guy 16-0. Now at this point, you guys can't tell, but like I'm hurting. I'm really hurting, and I am absolutely exhausted. Which is, I know it's kind of hard. It's like, how the hell are you exhausted? You just dominated the match. You were on top the whole entire time. What the hell happened? Well, first of all, I barely trained. I really barely trained. My fault on that, but the week before that, I went on vacation with my professor, his girlfriend, his brother, his mom, and my family. We all went to the Outer Banks, went to the beach, hung out. You know, I felt like my family really needed it, so we all definitely did that. And then after the vacation, I came back. By the way, sorry if you can hear my kid screaming in the background. That's, trying to keep him quiet, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Anyways, come back home. I trained twice. Low intensity. I didn't want to hurt myself. I knew I was competing literally the weekend. I didn't want to hurt myself. So low intensity. I did take a private class with my professor. Just fixed a few minor details with my De La Riva guard. And so right here, I was like, oh my God, I am really feeling this one. My shoulder, my right shoulder, jacked up. Need surgery on that. I've talked about it over and over again on this channel. My rib is also hurt. So overall, I'm just like, yo, I'm hurting. I hope these guys give me enough time to recover. My arms are burnt out, just to recover before the next match. But, excuse me. Sneezing spell. But, they didn't. As you guys are going to see, we're going to hop into the next match. They gave me like 3 minutes, or like 3 or 4 minutes to rest before my second match. And so by the time the second match came around, I was like, oh my Lord, I am absolutely tired. So we're going to go right ahead and jump to match number 2 right here. And that's the match that I got absolutely dominated. You guys are going to really enjoy this one. So match number 2, I'm trying to stay calm. I'm like, Don't show him you're tired. Just it's one thing that I'm really working on in my game. Staying calm, staying stoic, keeping composed. Now you'll see I'm not rushing to make grips. I'm moving around. I'm gonna push him. I'm almost striking a little bit. I'm like tapping him, push his shoulder, move, get away from me. I'm trying to rest, bro. But he's like, let's go, let's go. So I grab, and you see, like, I'm not in a hurry to pull guard right here. And this dude wanted to try to take me down, and I was calm. I didn't feel like he was gonna secure a takedown. He tries to leg trip right there. He tries another one, and I'm like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. Try to put my right leg on his left hip, but he defends very well. Now he's pinning my right leg down, and what I'm trying to do is get my De La Riva hook in so I can tilt him to my left. But as I'm watching this, bro, I made all kinds of silly mistakes right here. I should have squared up with him right here. I should have boloed completely. My professor is screaming at me, Bolo, keep going. But I was too freaking tired, bro. I was able to tilt him. I was able to sit him down, which is what I generally do. I'll tilt, then I bolo all the way. If I don't get the bolo, I can use that to come up. But right here, I was just too tired. Generally, when I get that grip that I have right there, it is hard for anybody to break that grip. Even when they get me in half guard like this, I can generally hold on to that grip. But you see right here, my grip just breaks. I'm like, oh my God. So now he's got me in half guard. And I'm just trying not to show this dude that I am exhausted. I'm trying to show him that I'm tired. He's talking to me a little bit. He was like, you okay? You okay? I'm like, I'm fine. Don't worry. Keep going. He goes high hip. You see what he's doing? Now, this dude, I could tell he's an experienced blue belt. He has about 3 stripes on his blue belt, so he does know what he's doing. My professor is telling me to go deep half. Now, deep half is where my right hand goes underneath him, and then I walk myself to my left. That's deep half. From deep half, I can start sweeping him from here. But, bro, I need to elevate his chest, because right here he's landed chest to chest on me, and that's not good. I also needed to get an underhook on my left hand in, but like every move, everything I know I'm supposed to do, I'm not doing it just because I just didn't have the energy to do it. So right here I get deep half, but I should have kept walking to my left. I should have kept walking, but at this point I'm like, oh my Lord, dude, I have no energy to keep walking to my left. And right here, he's going to easily knee cut his way out. My professor is screaming at me, move. I'm like, bro, I am tired. Look at my leg. Like, generally, my leg is not on the mat like that. It's curled up. I have an active guard going. I even have an underhook on my right hand right there. I could have bumped him and kept moving. But, bro, just zero energy to do anything right here. And at this point, honestly, my goal at this point was do not let him submit you. That's it. I didn't think I was going to be able to sweep him again. I didn't think I was going to be able to get him off me. But one thing I just said to myself is no matter what, you're not getting submitted today. There's no freaking way. He can beat me, but he's not submitting me. So he goes for a straight arm lock right here. But, like, I just kept my arm really straight, and he didn't get it. I bumped a little bit and got him out of it. I felt him. He wasn't particularly strong. I wasn't worried about his strength at all. He goes knee on belly. He's trying to put pressure on me. You're going to see me start actually smiling a little bit because he was trying to put pressure on me. He was trying to be heavy, but, like, I didn't feel anything in terms of like, oh my God, this dude is heavy. Oh my goodness, this dude is strong. I didn't feel anything like that. He was technically good and he was moving right. You know, he was making the right decision at the right time. He wasn't giving me a lot of opportunities to bump him, but he was also trying to put pressure on me. See, he's trying to secure my arm. And see right there, I'm just laughing. I'm like, okay. I wasn't doing it to be a dick or anything. It was just like, it was a good experience. Like, I was right there like, okay, I know what's going on. I'm tired. It's okay. Like, I knew to, I was just saying to myself, I'll fix this. It's all right. It's okay. I'll fix this. This is not going to happen again. He's got me in mount, and I'm just going to, like, get out of mount. He goes knee on belly again. And they're not giving this dude his knee on belly points, which is kind of annoying to me as I'm watching it, because he's got knee on belly multiple times and they're not giving him his knee on belly points. He goes mount, and this man, he didn't even give him his mount points. He got mount right there. That should have been 4. But right there, I do a kip up just to, because I knew I had one more. I just did a kip up to kind of give myself like just some motivation. Like, bro, like come on, man, you have one more to go. So he beats me 9-0. It should have been more than that. It definitely should have been more than 9-0 because they weren't giving the man his points. But there you have it. Second match, got completely freaking dominated. But I learned a lot from that one. I really did. I learned that I don't really know how to fight when I'm tired. I know how to stop myself from getting submitted. But in terms of having the right technique, sweeping, getting back on top, when I'm on the bottom, I'm learning, or that showed me very clearly I need to work there. Because a lot of times in the gym, especially these days, I really don't get pushed to the point of exhaustion. You know, I really don't. I don't put myself willingly in those situations. A lot of times I'll get like some hard rolls, then I rest, I recover fully, then I do another one. But now, next time that I compete, I'm going to actually put in some serious work into learning how to fight while I'm completely exhausted, because that is where I need a lot of work. Match number 3, I had a little bit of time for this one. I had about 9 minutes or so for this one, which was okay, but I was still tired. I really was. But in this third one, before I went in, one of my teammates gave me like the pep talk of all. Is it a pep talk or prep talk? I don't know. Maybe it's the same. But he gave me like some solid words. He was like, hey, man, I know you're hurting right now, but hurt later. Like, just go in there, do your best. When you're done, you can hurt later. So going into this match, this is the dude that I was actually worried about. I'm going to show you guys. And sorry about the quality of this match. This one was not recorded on my phone, at least the beginning portion of it. As we go into the match, I'm going to switch over to the portion that was recorded on my phone so you guys have a better quality. But the first time I saw this dude, I was worried about him because I saw him match up before I went, and I noticed he had a really, really good base. I was like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm going to have to go against this dude. He's got a really good base. He looks really strong. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sweep this guy, and now I'm tired and I got to go against him. But the moment I locked up with him, I was like, are you kidding me? I was worried about you, bro. So right here, we're going to, he's going to grab my lapel first. I get a hold of him. He shoots a takedown. I just chuck him to the side and secure top position. And right here, I was thinking to myself, like, wow, this dude he does not feel like I thought he was going to feel. So right away, I get 2-0. He's got me in close guard, which is okay. But close guard is a bitch of a position to be in. It's really difficult to open, especially if the person knows what they're doing. Now, what I'm supposed to be doing in close guard is I'm supposed to be... there are multiple ways to open it. My favorite way to open close guard is to pin one of the arm, stand up on that side so they can't hook my leg, and then... it's called a credit card slide, where you insert your knee in between their legs and open the legs up. Now, right here, I wanted to also test his strength a little bit. So at some point, I'm going to try to break that grip he's got. I'm not worried about him getting me in a cross-collar choke. My posture was okay. I wasn't worried about it. So right here, I'm going to get a hold of his grip and just broke that. I was like, dude, that was too goddamn easy to break. And then I pin his right hand. You notice I'm pinning his right hand. He's circling his right hand to break the grip, and I'm just holding on to the grip. He's trying to break it, but he's not able to break it. Now I'm gonna let go of the grip and secure it better to pin it right on his midsection. I elevate him right there. I just elevate and I'm just holding him because I'm trying to see if I can put pressure on his lower back to open up his legs. I wasn't able to, so now I'm pinning his right hand right on his midsection so he can't do anything with that right hand. I stand up. I elevate him again to see if I can force him to open up his guard. But he's not opening up the guard. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to do some more work here. At this point, I'm okay. Like, I'm still tired, but when I'm on top, I feel so much better. He tries to get an underhook on the other side. I get back down, and I'm gonna pin that right hand again. That right hand it's pretty much key for me. I need to keep that right hand pinned for me to be able to stand up. Right there, his guard opens. He's not happy about me elevating him again. It's very painful to do that. And this is where I'm gonna switch to the other camera. Right here, I'm looking for a leg drag. Right now, I'm in headquarters. My professor is screaming at me to try to knee cut. But right there, I see a leg drag. I'm going to drag his leg to my right. He tries to wrestle up right there. I love when they do that. Mount. Boom. I mount him. And at this point, I'm working with nine points to nothing. I'm feeling pretty goddamn good. I'm like, okay, I'm tired, but at least I'm on top. I'm in mount. I'm okay. And he's gonna actually sweep me back here. He did a very good job right there. Swept me, not a sweep, a reversal. It's only a sweep if they get on top from any kind of guard. So right there, before this match actually started, I had a talk with my professor. He was like, how you feeling? I'm like, I'm exhausted. He's like, okay, we're going to play closed guard. From the bottom, you're going to play closed guard. Play closed guard, you're going to be okay. And so that's what I did. The moment he got that reversal, I got him into closed guard. And my goal was, I'm not going to let him escape my closed guard. I'm not going to let him pass. I'm not even going to let him open up my legs. No matter what he does, he's not going to be able to open my legs. And I need to play more close guard. Like, as I'm watching this and as I'm thinking, like, I'm realizing, like, I've neglected close guard for such a long time because open guard is so much more fun. The La Hiva, single leg X guard, you know, all these guards are so much more fun than close guard. But there's a reason why close guard is the OG guard. You know, it's a very, very effective guard to use because you have the opponent right where you want them. Your hip is over their hip. And they can't submit you from there. He's trying to, like, put his forearm on my face, but it wasn't doing anything. He's trying to, like, submit me with pressure right here, but, like, I was okay. And he wasn't able to escape or open my guard as the clock is going to run out right there. And I win the third match. Wasn't pretty. It wasn't the cleanest thing in the world. But at this point, bro, I'm freaking hurting. The ref tries to lift my right. I'm like, bro. My right hand is fucked. And he's actually, and right there, he was asking me, are you okay? What's going on? I'm like, my right shoulder is busted, man. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about my right shoulder, man. I know I need surgery on it, but, like, I feel like my jiu-jitsu is just, it's getting better and better and better and better. And if I try to do surgery on it right now, that's 6 months off. That's 6 months of nothing. 6 months of me recovering. And that's going to be a long stretch of time to not be training. So I don't know what I'm going to do, bro. I'm still thinking about that. But we'll see. Anyways, that is it for my first blue belt tournament. It went well. I learned a lot. That second match is very painful to watch again, but I learned a lot from it. I was happy to be able to win at least 2 matches. I was happy to medal, and I was happy that the guy that I was worried about the most ended up being, especially while I was exhausted, ended up being one of my easier matches. So I will leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go right ahead and leave a like on the video. We're definitely gonna do this again. I'm actually thinking of August. There's another one in Charlotte. I know a lot of you watch me from Charlotte. Hey, let's go do it, boys. You know, every time I go to Charlotte for a tournament, I meet a lot of you. I met 4 of you here. This was yesterday. I met four of you guys. This was in Raleigh. I met 4 of you. But anytime I go to Charlotte, I meet a ton of you. So if you guys are in Charlotte and you want to compete in August, There's a new breed in August. Let's do it. I want to see you guys out there on the mats with me competing. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. I'm going to try to compete as much as I possibly can at this belt level. But that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one, boys.